talk to your editor, and he or she, gives you the response as to what they think about the book, and you make revisions as you see fit. But then when it's all set, it goes to a copy editor who goes through and checks for logic and continuity and grammatical, typographical stuff. And that's a long and tedious thing to do. Well, the copy comes back to me, after it's revised, and then it goes to the copy editor, and then it comes back to me again, and I check the copy editor's copy edit, and then it goes back again, and then it comes back to me as what are called page proofs, the actual book, and that is my last chance to catch any errors or change anything. Okay, so it's coming back to me 3 times after I've actually written it. Well, in this book, I was still writing the last third of the book. The first third had already gone through copy edit and was coming back as page proofs. The second part, I was copy editing. So I was doing all of these simultaneously, so it was very. But the thing was that they were putting a lot of pressure on my editor, like, can't you make her write any faster? She was saying, oh. Anyway, I sent her the final third, to look at and give me comments, and then I could revise it, then I could go to copy edit and so forth. Well, Erwin was in a hurry, and so he just snatched those sections away from my editor. He didn't even let her read it. He just slammed it into the book and sent it to press. It was not edited. It was not copy edited. And the last thing that I do to a complete manuscript is what I call slash and burn. That's where I go through the book and take out anything I think I don't need. I say, do I need this word? Do I need this sentence? Do I need this paragraph? Do I need this page? Do I need this scene? Sometimes the answer is no, and wherever it is, I'll take that out. So that usually reduces the size of a manuscript by 30 to 40,000 words. Well, I was not allowed to do that to Fiery Cross, so those words are still in there, and that's why that book reads like that.
Okay. That answers the question.
Yeah, thank you.
Everything.
That's great, yeah. You'd be surprised how few interviewers do that. Just why they'll ask the same questions.
Okay, so this was a question that was really interesting.
Yeah, no, that was an interesting question. No one has asked me that.
Well, no. No.
No. Anything in mind?
Do you want us to say something about you wanted to hear about how we work together?
Would be great.
Yeah. Okay, so I write the book, I send it to the English editor, or English-speaking editors, the US and the UK. Both editors give me comments. It comes back. At what stage do you get it? After it's been through the copy edit or before?
No, usually with the last book you sent me
That's
the
right.
bits
It's
simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
But fortunately, chronologically, because
Yes.
I did one, I think it was which one? The fourth one. That one I did out of order.
Mm-hmm.
It started with Claire's abduction.
Uh-huh.
That
Oh,
was
dear.
the first part. That was the first part that I did,
That must have been very stressful.
and it was completely out of order, and it was interesting, but also weird.
Very difficult.
So I'm very happy that I got the others chronologically from you, and I think on Moby
That's
had
right.
this.
Yeah.
We flew through the last part together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it was
I was essentially writing scenes, At that point, I was at the height of what I call the final frenzy, which is where, that nothing exists but the book. I'm eating and sleeping minimally, and that's it. Otherwise it's just the book, and it's just right there. It's a feeling like holding, electricity cables in both hands, and the stuff is going through you. It's very exciting. It's really tiring to do, but I was working, pretty much all night, every night, and so forth. And so I was writing these scenes, and the book was so immediate that the scenes were just coming immediately. I didn't have to do what I usually do in fiddle and so forth. It's just dropped right in and so forth. So I was sending her these scenes just as they came.
Yeah, and then I would sometimes find continuity errors, or I would find them, and the copy editor would find them at once, at the same time. And then Cassie would make a suggestion which would force you to replace bits of scenes, and I would have an idea that would take half a sentence to
do that.
fix the problem, and that was so. It was so intense. I mean, we were working, the three of us more or less were working on that, and we could all feel the electricity.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
It was,
Really, how do you dedicate part of the books to that book?
One of the Lord John.
Thank you.
Thank you.